if that shit happens, no, fucking Nintendo.
The new user agreement says you acknowledge that if you fail to comply with foregoing restrictions, Nintendo may render the Nintendo account services and/or the device permanently unusable in whole or in part.
That first part's fine. They get you cheating. You made an online agreement or whatever, and you click the accept button. But I'm sure they say, well, you click the accept button when you started the whole console up. So this console's ours. No.
Oh God, you get thrust. With 4 sets of the same. So this exercise, I really advise you to go heavy, or else you're not going to see any results. So you have to push yourself. Next exercise, we have single leg RDLs. For these are really going to help your hamstrings, your back hamstring really get strong. And you're going to pair these with 4 sets of 8. You really have to focus on squeezing
No, they don't want you to get that camera. It's like 5 frames per second. Yeah, 5 seconds per second. 5 frames per second.
Yeah, publish, copy, modify, reverse engineer, leak, print, decompile, disassemble, distribute, offer for sale,
I'm too tired to even like do
derivative
it.
works of any portion of Nintendo account services, bypass, modify, decrypt, defeat, tamper with, or otherwise circumvent any of the functions or protections of that, obtain, install, or use any unauthorized copies of Nintendo account services. And there's a bunch of stuff in here. And so, fortunately, there are people out there that read the user agreements, because the vast majority of people don't.
Oh my god, what have I done?
To catch stuff like this.
Yeah, so it's there in the user agreement. So if they actually do break a console and they go to court over it, they'll say, well, you press the button.
Yeah, I'm curious what's going to happen, because people sell Nintendo cartridges, like at the swap meet like we used to with floppy disks. And so I'm curious to see if that's going to if that goes away, or if it's going to immediately brick some things where they're like, hey.
I think it's because of a hot button. They fucking, if Nintendo does it, it breaks a new Nintendo Switch 2.
You're right.
The PR nightmare would be
right.
Well, they would just say that you were trying to pirate games.
I know, but the PR disaster would still be a nightmare for them. So I think it's in there, but they're not going to do it for Nintendo Switch 2. They might do it for Switch, because it mean Switch.
This is the new user agreement.
Oh, I feel really weird.
For all Nintendo stuff. So yeah, maybe the older consoles, see if they can get away with it, see how much stink is created from it. But it's there, and it's there for a reason. It's allowing Nintendo to exercise that right whenever they want to.
Yeah, so that means no hardware modding, no extracting ROMs, something that Nintendo says you can't do, though many lawyers in the field say that it's a legally protected consumer right, and no dual booting to another OS. You can't do any fun stuff with it.
But to be fair, if you are a pirater and you already have moral objections to Nintendo's fuckery, you're probably not buying an actual console. You're probably having it emulated on a different device. So it's not going to affect you. But I think it's hilarious that people that are, doing this, and then Nintendo claps down on their fans.
I'm off to come back from bases, yeah? And this pack is sweet. 3 fucking quids. And altogether, 9 quids. Because this shit right there is €3. Never come back here again. Absolute blasphemy. I'm off to come back from bases.
Blasphemy.
And this...
That's not so.
Totally legit. He's allowed to say all the things.
When there's always that one person working in the deli.
Okay, I get it now.
I'm off to come back.
We finished the game.
Me and Joe have had something similar. our copies of all Pro 2K8 7 copies of all Pro 2K8.
Let me flow to this. Yeah, wake up and I'm praying for the blessing. Yeah, every day I'm praying for direction. Yeah, I need fussy forgive me for my action. They call me Remy, but they don't understand me. Yeah, they think I'm crazy, but I do it okay. Many rappers, but I do it in a new way. Everybody they be walking on the same lane, but I never ever wanna be a damn chain. I just get on working, I just get my money paid. Bad energy, it's just take it far away. It's your if you ever disobey, I'm praying every day. But now she looking to me, love me, but I love you. Tell me why you lonely, yeah, baby, why you lonely? That you never love me, now she wanna love me, now she wanna call me, now she got me looking like I'm trapping for Miami. All the haters pulling up a river in a Rari, now they call me Zari, trapping with the yummy. Thought you ever cross me, you should get some knowledge. Yeah, I've been trapping every day, I got cross up on my chain, and I never fall in. Praying every day, I don't know where this is. I got highs on the eight, and I do a fake. Lord, go ahead, be afraid. And I told my mama I be praying every day. I know that I love you, but it kind of fed away.
So, that you do not own your game, and you're only licensing them, and they're putting that in there.
Wake up and I'm praying for the.
Again, you're paying for it, and only letting you use it for whatever period of time.
I've been watching.
Nintendo likes to sell you their games that they put out 15 years ago for full price.
Yeah.
And the danger with something like that is those games can, if they have stuff that involves online, they could just say, we don't host these things anymore, you can't play them. So.
They need to just change it on the website. Like, oh yeah, Switch 2, release now. Breath of the Wild coming out, release now.
Yeah. Trying to think like an even more, or like a worse term for it. But I mean, that's what it is, right? It's just like, I'll let you use it until I don't want to let you use it anymore. And then you give me another $80.
Costing us money.
Yeah. So.
Book.
Yeah, not great.
Another reason why to hold off.
Yeah, I don't know. Nintendo does Nintendo stuff, and
Sucks. I want to like them. I do.
there's some they put up games that I love, and like some of those important.
No,
titles
I don't even want to like them. Fuck Nintendo Japan.
Yeah.
That direct relations with them. I know how they act. I know how they perform. I know what they think they are. It's Nintendo America that I like and want to like, because there have been employees there and people in charge that say, Joe, we understand. We ourselves are talking. I'm not supposed to talk about any of this, so I'm not using any specifics. But it's a different culture.
I think I got this screen first. I think this screen's better than Lashes 2. I don't know why people on Apples are trolling.
They're entitled to. That's where Nintendo started. If they want to do this, then Nintendo America has to lockstep go with it. So that's it. Yeah.
Oh, well.
Just unfortunate. All right, that's what I got for this one.
Okay. Well then, yeah.
WB?
What?
WB?
Oh yes, WB guys. So recently, some of the CEOs have unthrown Justice League, Suicide Squad kills the Justice League. They threw it under the bus yet again in an earnings call, and they blamed it solely for Warner Brothers' woes and for closing Monolith. And this is like
the game and not the
blame somebody else. This is what CEOs who are the ones who say, you make this. No, to be fair, I think, Rocksteady did want to try to explore, want something different. So maybe there is a controversy here. Maybe some of the suits at Warner Brothers were like, well, we don't know. We want another single-player Batman because we know it's going to work. And Rocksteady was like, yeah, but we want to do, something different, multiplayer. And they're like, okay, if you want to do multiplayer, fine, live service. So now, when the shit fucking loses $400 billion, like $200 billion, then they're like, it was your fault because you made it live service. And they were like, it was your fault because you wanted to do multiplayer. We only said do this, so there's a lot of that going on. But yeah, they had to close Monolith, if y'all remember, player first game, which did multiverses, and WB San Diego, which then cascaded effect, because that game was so bad, the Wonder Woman game was canceled.
I'm glad the Wonder Woman game got canceled. Everything we heard about it sounded fucking awful.
Okay, well, if it was
And
fucking awful,
your
then we're glad
if
that it
your
was
track
up.
record is like shit. It's like
One good.
One good? Hogwarts. Hogwarts Legacy.
yeah, but they didn't work on that for 7, 8
It was a
years.
different
That was
studio.
from like forever ago. Yeah.
Yeah. So they tried to deflect. They said, hey, but our tentpole franchises have each generated over 1 billion. They're talking about Harry Potter and that. So, and this is WB, not WB Games.
So they don't consider DC part of the tentpole.
No, that's what they include that in there as well. Those are doing well. So, and Hogwarts Legacy sold gangbusters. How many copies do you think Hogwarts Legacy sold?
We know it's over $1 billion.
We know that, you know, Expedition 33 is super happy because they sold 2 million. So how many million did Hogwarts?
16.
Nope.
20.
Close. 22 million
Damn.
copies. God damn, boy. Yeah, so in the report they said, don't look at this. Hey, don't. You know, it was all that one's fault. It was just Suicide Squad kills the Justice League. God, what idiots would have done that? Oh, we have all these great franchises. Yeah, don't worry. It's like, it was you! It was you!
Nuh-uh. Someone else made the
Nah.
Batgirl movie that disappeared into the furnace.
It was
Yeah,
you!
someone someone said to do these.
I wanted to watch that.
No.
See how bad it was.
So they throw under the bus their own fuck up. Okay, well that's pretty much it.
It was pretty easy because they were already in the
Yeah.
gutter, and so it's just like to throw
Might as
someone on the
well.
bus is just like a little nudge.
Yeah, so like the studio
You're already a
closed.
piece of shit.
Yeah, they were pieces of shit. They all sucked over there, and they were the cause of all of our financial woes. We shut them down, so don't worry. It'll be good going forward. What? You're fired. All right. Well, we got more. We got more ridiculous stories in part 2. So stay tuned for that, guys.
Make sure you check out Rocket Money. It is a free app that will get you on top of your finances and let you know when. Do you get notifications when your sister's subscriptions go up? Do you have her on there? Because Oki doesn't have his own subscription.
No, she pays.
Amazon.
You have one thing on her app, not his app.
Oh, so she knows when all
She
your
knows
subscriptions go up.
when his subscriptions are gone.
Save
All right, guys. We'll
money.
see you on the next one. Bye.
She said I'm a baby. Oh, I'm a baby. I didn't realize.
Look at your dress. With new costume trend off by L'Oreal Paris. Quick and easy semi-permanent hair color to block your hair color than ever before. Up to 3
Oh,
times
sure.
your color and up to 4 times silkier hair. New costume trend off by L'Oreal Paris.
I executed today. I don't want to cook Butler.
Hey everybody, welcome to AJS News. It's video 2 of 2 for today.
But first, a word from our sponsors, us. Guys, subscribe to the Angry Joe Show. If you want to go above and beyond and form the backbone of the mobile infantry, check out our Patreon. We have a YouTube join button here. It all helps to support the show, helps us get through bits where we get demonetized, and just shows your love to the show and helps us continue making content. That's the biggest, most important thing. Helps us continue to do what we do here. Thank you once again for considering sharing with your friends and all that good stuff. Alex, and if you enjoy sharing stuff with your friends, make sure for you and your friends to watch us May the 9th What the hell?
Is there more?
So gross.
What
You
the?
put more bugs
Looks like there's
in
more
that.
in there.
What the fuck was that?
So this is
I just CC'd here for no reason.
Alex has
Who
put
CC'd
together
you?
and
I'm
Joe
just-
for charity. The
Oh, for
Foundation,
services.
the Lupus Foundation, yes, always Lupus Foundation. And what happens is these boys use the Wheel of Misfortune, and you get to spin the wheel, you contribute, donate, and things come up that are gross. And
Yeah.
you should put some good stuff. You got some good stuff on there, right?
So I was saying,
Listen,
No.
you need to put some good stuff on that wheel.
Yeah.
Just to give this man a break. Give him a break.
I'll put
They're
one
all
good thing.
nasty.
They're not. Well, no,
They're all
because we have one of the things on there is the every flavored jelly bean, and some of those jelly beans are good tasting.
Some toothpaste one.
Yeah.
I need the toothpaste one
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah.
That's a bad one.
So come hang out, contribute to a good cause, donate for charity,
Go get some of
and
the candy.
get some fun
I'm
stuff.
good.
If you get the flavor, I'll give you $1.
No. So weird.
It does smell weird. I can't get it.
Let's eat it. And then you find out.
Okay. Well, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yes.
All right. This week, more than 19,000 NFT images briefly disappeared. Always makes me happy.
Did everyone get scared?
Yeah, but all the people that
$2 lost in value, right?
well, they already lost millions and
What the
millions of
hell?
dollars because
Thank
this
you.
is what was called confidence
Where does it come from? She
scheme.
was talking.
You know, when someone was like, "Hey, this thing is worth a ton of money," and you're like, "Does it have a purpose?" And we go, "No, not really." And they're like, "So it has money. If we all say it has money, and I have to sign up 8 friends who all say it has money, and it has no purpose,
Oh, I forgot Void
and there's
Brothers.
nothing behind it, and
I
it's
was like,
just a
what am I
bunch of
doing?
computers." Yeah, it's bad. And so all of these people lost their asses, but so people who were running these schemes didn't want to pay a bunch for hosting. And so they're changing some of the hosting back and forth. And so while doing so, there was a little error, and collection of 20,000
Why
of
did
these
he go?
things just kind of disappeared, but they came back up when they went to a new server. But these things aren't going to last forever.
When things
Yeah,
can just
This is fun, man.
disappear
That
that
was
you paid money for and then reappear at the later.
Well, they're already trying to find out where it could be cheaper to host it because we don't want to host it. This thing sucks.
Yeah,
We're not making any money.
because you actually don't own the image, you own the receipt to the image, which is hosted somewhere else, and if they want to stop hosting it, if someone doesn't want to keep paying for it,
He's there.
it's gone, right? The only people who made any money were the people that were selling these things in the first place. Yeah. So, that was funny. I like that.
They're still trying to do that, right? 80 subs?
So it's up course is not been taken down. So they're probably still gonna. And then Square Enix had some ones for like Final Fantasy. We'll see. Those companies make nothing but good decisions.
That's
They're
true.
doing awesome. They always hit the trail with it. The streamer guy named Dr. Lupo was in an online chess tournament and he cheated. And so it was a $100,000 tournament. So this wasn't like a thing that he was doing while he was streaming. He just cheated, and according to reports, he was not the fuck. He's like okay at chess, but he like made some massive blunders, and all of a sudden, a browser pops up on like a different screen, and now he's climbing 30 moves ahead. Like, dude,
Bro,
Why would you do that?
millions of dollars probably. Popular, you know, I watched a stream for a marathon to realize the marathon is a piece of shit and probably needs to be delayed. And then the very next story is you're acting like this. It's embarrassing.
yeah.
They said anything, oh, it totally wasn't me.
He said originally, I had a ton of fun of playing, but have decided to drop out of the event to help maintain competitive integrity for those involved. Because he's like, oh, I wasn't cheating. He's like, I wasn't cheating. I just had something else up, but it wasn't giving me an advantage. And then the people who were like running it were like, no,
No.
he didn't quit. He was fired.
Damn, so they called him out on his lie.
Yeah. So.
They know you're cheating, therefore you were down.
Yeah, there was a lot of people who went to Reddit, and there's a lot of like explanations. It's just like, this is what his rating is, and then explaining it. But it's like, look, the guy's got enough money where this would be life-changing, and there's a lot of people in the tournament where the money would be life-changing.
Yeah,
like when you're cheating in a paid tournament, you're trying to steal from everyone else in there, and that fucking sucks.
Just say you're sorry, move on, don't do something stupid like that.
Maybe don't.
So I fucking like chess, and I fucking hate cheaters.
Yeah.
But, fuck.
Bad news for Platinum games, Platinum Games put out a bunch, like the Bayonetta series, Astral Chain, Nier. That one's fall, but we'll talk about that one. Last December we talked about one of the other founders said that he was going to leave. And he was like, look, he said, if I was satisfied with Platinum, I wouldn't have left. And so he left, and everyone was kind of like, what is going to happen now? Well, the other guy, who is the director for the Nier series, Takahisa Tara, has left, and he's forming a new studio of his own. And so I don't know who's running this company.
If I were them, I'd go with that guy.
Yeah, and so
leave with him.
That's what the last guy did. He's like, hey, I don't know what the people who are still working there want to do, but if I have this new company,
So perhaps expect a little quality drop.
I mean, Babylon's Fall. There's no. I mean,
That doesn't count.
That doesn't count. Yeah.
They even erased it. Right?
Yeah, so like the more recent Bayonetta and Astral Chain is like the other ones that people really like, but these people absolutely love and care about, so much so that other game companies do their homages to these games, and they, like these are big, and so for the two big guys to be unhappy with the company enough to leave and start their own, this is bad. So now we've got these floating IPs, and I'm just really curious what Platinum's going to do with them. But this is not a good sign for them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Platinum may be done as far as the Platinum that we used to know.
Yeah, it's now like BioWare
and Bungie.
Big news from EA this week. We talked a little about them. They always do real great stuff. So this week they cut 200 jobs on top of 100 jobs from Respawn.
I just was talking about the record profit. You said EA, right?
EA.
Yeah.
So 300 people got fired total, and they also are going to.
This is the one from the Titanfall.
100 people from Respawn.
So I was really worried about this because I thought it meant Titanfall 3, but there's a small chance that Titanfall 3 is still in development. And this was actually a extraction shooter based in that universe. And then what I heard was that these teams are going to be assigned to go back to Apex Legends. But Apex Legends is done, man. We're done with Apex Legends. But EA thinks it's a sure bet. They could do like an Apex Legends 2.0 and everybody will come back.
For a bit.
I guess if you add in quads, if you add in sextuplets, something interesting. But if you're just doing Apex Legends new season, I'm not really interested in coming back. And didn't you just fire one of the people that just finished creating an Apex Legend character? There was a writer that got fired for that new character that's about to come out.
Respawn's head is no longer there.
Oh my God.
Vin Zampella is now the head of DICE. And so there's a lot of weirdness going on there. So who knows? But I want you to know that EA has given us a couple really great lines of corporate speak. So as part of our continued focus on our long-term strategic priorities, we've made select changes within our organization that more effectively aligns teams and allocates resources in service of driving future growth. We fired 300 people.
We need to make sure that the shareholders get that 2 to 3% more. We need up, and it doesn't matter if you fuck your whole life.
We'll hire them again later at a lower rate. Yeah.
Long term. Long term. Okay, like shutting down EA demand servers, the older ones.
They want you to know we are treating our people with care and respect throughout this process.
Okay, yeah, care and respect. Do not go back to your desk. Instead, we will have your stuff picked up for you, and that's if you're lucky. Get out.
Yeah, it sucks. And so we know that there was 2 early stage projects that were cut alongside all of these people being fired. And we don't know exactly what it is. There are heavy rumors that it was a Titanfall-based extraction shooter, which I don't want any more extraction shooters, so... but
there's not enough room for all the extraction shooters that are about to come.
Yeah.
And this year, it's 2 big extraction shooters that are about to drop. Arc Raiders and Marathon. Check out our Arc Raider coverage. Me and Alex played, and me and Joe played a little bit. I'll be crafting a video for that. Still can't get in a marathon. Requested keys even from the guy that was like age like a long time ago trying to get in contact. Can't get keys. I don't think they want to give people keys. You look at their numbers that are playing, they're purposefully keeping it really small.
Well, and you have to be like, oh, I love rugby.
I love it.
It's my life. I never speak. And then Respawn put out a big PR post, talking about how anyone who's ever worked on their stuff, you should your family, except when you fired you. You don't fire people if they're your family and you're making them your profits and you got all these things going. Because they're still working on the next Jedi Survivor game, and they're still working on apparently new Apex stuff. They've got plenty of
Your
stuff to work on.
family until the project's done.
Yeah. You're like that drunk uncle at Thanksgiving who uses words that no one's used in 30 years. It's like, can you not, that little slurs? No, not at the dinner table. Come on. So that's how the kind of family they were treating them like. And so they're gone. So good. Another 300 people fired. You did great, EA. This is why everyone loves you.
To make money.
Yeah. Hey, money, use the magic word. Xbox Series X will now cost $600 US as Microsoft is increasing the console and game prices across the board. Upcoming games will cost $80, while there's a $100 rise for 2020's Xbox Series X. Xbox Series X is also going.
I did a rant on it. Go check out the fucking rant.
Did it get demonetized?
Yeah, it got demonetized initially. Then it got released, but it doesn't make any sense because I didn't believe all the other curse words in there. I believe some of them. This is an ongoing joke, if you know the Angry Joe show. I don't know. YouTube is so fucking wacky. So right now it's good. But anyways, yeah, this is fucking crap.
So when do we expect the price to go up again for the subscription?
Yeah,
They had already gone up.
Worried about hacks, DDoS attacks, and malware affecting your WordPress site? Kinsta keeps your site safe with top-tier security and an up to 99.99% uptime guarantee. Try it for yourself at kinsta.com.
Get more from your bank with Revolut. Earn up to 2.5% variable interest on your savings. Paid daily. Oh, and withdraw it at any time. Revolut.
Yeah, they
it's already
recently.
gone up twice
Yeah,
within the last year.
But I think it's going to go back up.
Yeah, PC Game Pass
One more.
is what, $12 now with the crazy one, like the full feature one with cloud gaming is $20.
I'm surprised that Sony hasn't announced the price increase yet.
They did it in the EU and UK already.
Well, but it's on other stuff, isn't it? It's not quite the same. I'm thinking that there might be a small chance that Sony's not gonna take that
They
bait.
are. They are.
Okay,
It's
Yeah.
Sony.
it's just coming later.
They're going to use that money to make bigger, better movies.
Oh
Yeah.
It's like, we need money to make movies. Like,
Those games?
yep.
We don't.
So, I mean, well, I think that they're going to, they've always charged the market will bear, and if everyone is saying they gain $20 now, I don't think they're...
Yeah, I truly think it's going to break the dam. I'm just surprised that more haven't announced right away.
Well, you pay for quality. It's great quality, Alex.
Yeah.
That's what I've been reading.
And look,
Companies coming.
It could be a sales strategy where Sony games are $70 throughout the holiday season, because that's exactly when Microsoft plans on increasing theirs, and if Sony's are cheaper, it's a great way to...
NFL 2K versus Madden situation and undercut them and, make a little bit more money and then later on raise the price after this. Because they had already planned, when they make plans, they kind of usually stick to them. But if you want to make more money, they increase the price. We'll see if they follow suit and how many other people follow suit. Does Madden increase in price? Does EA increase it? Does Activision increase?
Madden has no right
but
to increase or even be $70.
It would, you know what?
It
I'm
shouldn't
thinking
even
about
be
it now.
$70.
It wouldn't happen right now. They're like, you're baiting us, They want to market. They look at what the market does. They're seeing a little bit of reaction to it. And they want to see that first $80 Xbox game. Let that thing come out. They like numbers, so when Mario Kart comes out at $80, they're going to look at that. They're going to look at the Switch 2. They're going to look at the first $80 Xbox game. Then they'll make their announcement. So just be patient.
I think college football, my prediction, college football remains at 70, Madden goes 80.
I think both of them stay the same. You can't do one without the other.
I know they don't.
There's no reason. They're going to stay the same this year. They will increase the price next year because they haven't built that shit into their marketing. They haven't come up with the PR speak to justify that extra cost, and there is no justification for its current cost. So they know that might break the camel's back there. So then they're going to have to throw in some new feature next year, like, I don't know,
Real time.
The fucking
You press the button and it happens in real time.
depressing fire, depressing
Depressing
in real time.
happens in real time.
Depress the button.
Because before there was a lag. This one is automatic.
Oh, I see. So it's new technology.
Yes.
You don't press the button.
With the $200 control.
You depress the button. Depress the button. New technology. Pay us $10 more bucks. Because it's depressed. I hate it. I hate it.
We'll see.
Let's turn it up. Let's turn it up.
All right.
I think they can't increase the prices because I think they're already taking pre-orders. I think it was already announced at that price and they were already starting, you know, because they do the bundle, they do this and that. But that's already, but I think next year we'll probably be talking about this again. And there will be another nuclear explosion happening.
Sometimes I lose control of my
The
character.
last one you heard, that was for the Xbox and the realization. Let's check out
Anything
the
since the
AV
later
range.
result.
Yeah,
I'll do
it's
so.
a big cost. If you want the 2 terabyte version of the Series X, it's $729.99 now. These are massive increases across the board. Typically speaking, these manufacturers would sell you an Xbox and sell you a PlayStation, make little, if not net, like they would lose money knowing that they're going to sell you all the games, especially now that people are downloading their games and they are not losing the cost to produce the game, like manufacture the game and do all these, and ship them to a store and share profits with GameStop and Best Buy, and they're still keeping all this money, so they're making even more money.
Exactly.
How do you know they're
This
making even more money?
Oh, fucking, this, we need to make more money, rising market, shut the fuck up. Rising market profits, rising CEO salaries. Anyways, Apex Legends is on season 25, just so you all know. I'm not interested in 26, and I'm not interested in 27. You'd have to do something really
I didn't
crazy.
know.
to bring me.
Okay.
Yeah, it feels like it's been, we've been gone.
I've been over it for a
Focus.
long time.
Apex Legend Arena Mode returns for a limited time in Bow Focus Season 25. Arenas come back.
Limited
It
time.
was there for the first arena.
So,
This Focus of Season 25 as the mode has not been seen in the game since the conclusion of Season 15 in February 2023.
Maybe we played that then.
Maybe. I don't remember Arena, but maybe man, that's been a long time.
this is like I play once a day, about 2
Arenas
times.
to go on for a while. You know,
Okay,
nice.
but
To win an arenas match, your team not only had to win 3 rounds, but also have 2 more total wins than the other squad. Okay, so it's like a little smaller. I think that
The time has passed, EA. Like, you just have to come up with something.
they had 2 is what they're going to do, I swear.
Yeah, I mean, it worked real well for Overwatch for a short period of time, right?
Yeah.
Maybe? Yeah, okay.
People are coming back to it, yeah.
Find anything else?
No, that was there. Yeah, no, I did find, but
Why
I'm
don't I
not
play this?
sure if I could do it.
I think I should
Okay,
install
there's
it.
3 minutes of new gameplay footage from Mind's Eye. Y'all remember Mind's Eye?
No.
Okay, Mind's Eye was that game in one of the Game Awards that kind of looked like a Grand Theft Auto. It looked pretty impressive graphics, open world. It was cinematic. The guy was driving around a car, gets that car, started talking. Very Vin Diesel-ish without Vin Diesel kind of thing. New story-based single-player action-adventure game developed by Build a Rocket Boy will come out on PC on June 10th. There's no official gameplay trailer yet. However, YouTuber Punish shared a video showing 3 minutes of the gameplay. The video's still up, so I guess it's fine to show. Here's
June
gameplay.
10th?
And they have nothing.
And there's no marketing? Yeah.
Isn't that
Sounds
weird?
like another, what was that, Days?
Yeah.
I still play this game.
Right,
I
because
just
it
watched
looked
the
pretty
movies.
impressive, and so people are like, is this real? Like, what is this? And
Because
I
the
don't know.
marketing is
The
it's kind
3-minute
of
gameplay
months.
looks like what it is.
But that wasn't even supposed to be out.
In this
though.
game, Joe, you play as Jacob Diaz. Jacob is a former soldier with a mysterious neural implant who's suffering from memory loss and
I used to
flashbacks.
beekeeper, but I used to be ex-British.
Is that-
This guy's from there.
Yeah.
I don't farm.
Yeah,
He's a
things
fun
like
team.
Jason Statham. Dude, a working
I haven't
man
farmed
is
even
such
once.
But I used
shit
to.
show. It's so bad. It's still like number 2 in the U.S. on Amazon. It's one of the worst.
Is it free on Amazon?
Behind, no, actually,
It's like 2 out of 10,
behind
maybe
Mad
1 out of 10.
West.
It's really bad,
He's
right?
level 18. We can
It's
come there
really
to kill him.
embarrassing. I'd rather watch any other Jason Statham. Even the one we made fun of a long time with Pete. Pete Capaldi, remember we did that big old... Yeah, I think it was
something like that.
Yeah. I'd rather watch that. Anyway, so if you want to see what that game looks like, there's a video for it. Mind's Eye will use Unreal Engine 5. I guess that's why it was, kind of looking impressive. And that... But, so at that price, gamers gonna have high expectations. Look like $70, but if you expect the game as polished as CP 2077 and GTA, you'll be disappointed. I find it ironic that Cyberpunk 2077 was the least polished game when it first came out. I guess they're referring to it now.
Our game's not polished or very good, and we're not showing you very much of it, but give me $70.
Yeah,
it's like, the game is 1 month away from release.
I'm gonna wait
so
a couple
what's
of
going
weeks
on?
like, oh, server's down. Like,
When the
okay.
fuck are they going to start releasing the more official gameplay stuff? So interesting. Anyway, could be a sleeper hit. Could be one of those games we make fun of for the longest of time. I'm excited either way. All right, guys. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to support our video sponsor today, Other Joe.
Me.
Other Joe, eat that candy.
No, I'm gonna eat on Friday.
Yeah, we'll eat it on Friday. I'll save this for Friday. Save this for Friday. Come hang out with us for charity on Friday. Save your money. Come bring it on Friday.
Pecans. That's all they need. Just pecans in there.
You had these before. You had these last year.
I know, they're fucking gross.
Yeah.
This is really gross. I'm gonna throw up right now just looking at them. They look like little cockroaches inside the liquid, and the liquid is cloudy, gross. Come check out Friday, guys. Thank you so much, and we'll see you on the next Angry Joe Show. Bye, guys.
What's your name? I can talk to you real quick. You got a boyfriend? Damn, I just ran down the escalators. Everything. You got a boyfriend? I'm 22. How old are you? You 26. You can't do 22. Like that's too young for you. Alright. Like that's too young for you.
Hartman, and I am a primary school teacher in Western High Montessori School. I would definitely recommend it for a young family. It ticks all the boxes for young families. Village, got the Arctic of that's by Artstation, which is like 10 minutes away. Castletown House, which is fantastic, amazing walk.
We've got a very good train service from Louisa Bridge into Dublin. The bus service has improved greatly in the time I've lived here.
So you've got the retail centres up in Liffey Valley, and then you've Blanchardstown as well. There's loads of options of different types of schools like this, or boys' schools, or girls' schools.
It's great seeing new houses being built in the area. The community is growing our clubs. The future's bright.
Excuse me,
Oh,
Miss Pretty, what's your name?
shit.
I can talk to you real quick? You got a boyfriend?